Alright guys, the first scale that we're going to be talking about on the Carpenter square is the brace scale, okay? Now this is the one right here, alright, where at the tongue end it starts off with these numbers right here, 24 over 24, and then 30, and then 94, then it goes down to 27, 27, 30, 30, 33, 36, and so on, all the way down, okay? Now, what this scale is used for is when you have a structure and you need to put in diagonal bracing at a 45-degree angle, you got your 45 here, and a 90 right there. When you know this distance from here to here, and obviously it's going to be the same up here, it'll tell you what this length is going to be. Okay? Let me show you an example. Let's say that this is 36 inches and 36 inches. Now, what is this one? Now, for all my geometry buddies out there, you know that you can figure that out with a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay? But to avoid having to do that little bit of math, you can use your brace scale. Okay? Now, here's how it works. If you look on your scale and you find which one has 36 and the 36, okay? You see that one right here. Now, the number right next to it is 50 and 91 hundredths, okay? Now, that is your distance from here to here, and that'll complete that structural triangle that you're trying to make. Okay? Now, that's all fine and well, but how do you figure out what 50.91 is on a tape measure? I'm gonna write that down. We'll talk about that on another scale. Now, not all squares have this other scale on it. Okay? This other square that I have does not, but if it does have it, this is what it looks like. Okay, you have the hundredths right here, and then the sixteenths right there. Okay, now we're just going to look at the top section of this first. Okay, again, our number is 50.91, and we're going to find the 0.91 on the hundredths scale. Okay. Alright. So we'll just start here right at the halfway point. Right here. And that's going to be 0.5. Okay. And we're just going to count all the way over. So that'd be 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Okay, that little bitty mark right here. Now you're going to trace that mark all the way down to whatever line is closest. Okay, on this one it looks to me that that line right here is closest to this line right here on the 16ths scale. Now this line right here, as you know from my other videos, is 7/8. Okay, so let's write that down. 50 and 7/8. Now, just to double check that, we'll take a look here. You got the 50 and then 7 divided by 8, and that's what we're getting. Okay, 0.875. Now, is it exactly 0.91? No, but again, remember, you're going 36 inches from right here to right here, and then again here to here. Those little hundredths and thousandths of an inch that it's off is not going to throw you off all that much. Okay? Obviously, you can kind of sneak up on the cuts, but if you're doing something like this specifically, you're probably going to be using something like a circular saw where you have a little bit of playroom either side. Okay? And that's how you use the diagonal brace scale.